want you to leave the Taiwanese and the Ukrainian flag emojis side by side to let them know that we support you, son. So let's get it.
Всім добрий вечір. Лідер фракції тут, голова Офісу президента тут, прем'єр-міністр Шмигаль тут, президент тут, всі ми тут, наші військові тут.
大家好，我是唢呐。2022年最嘻哈、最 gang 的人都没有出过歌。Say what? Well, on this episode, I am not only gonna reveal to you who this badass motherfucker is, I'm also gonna take on my biggest challenge yet to try and sample his song and flip it into a hip-hop banger. Now, on a previous episode, I introduced to you the 5 pillars of hip-hop, which is to keep it real, speak truth to power, change the game, express yourself, and represent your hood. And although this guy has never written a single rap lyric and never even released a song in the past month, he has encapsulated all 5 principles of the hip-hop doctrine. And this guy is the president of Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky. And even though right now, as Russian forces invade and bomb the Ukraine, my man is keeping it extremely real by refusing to evacuate. He is expressing himself not with a microphone, but with ammo clips and a gun, son. He is not only representing his hood, he is defending his hood, yo. Whereas most rappers use the microphone to speak truth to power, this man is literally fighting the power, son. Check this. My man just might become the first acting Western leader to fight in a war in the past 400 years. God damn. Whoever plans on running against this guy in the next election, or even trying to run once his term is up, Jayo, nigga, you gonna have to do a lot to catch up to this dude. Now, you think this shit is wild. What's even more crazy is what he did before he became president. Whereas most people, before they become president, they're usually some sort of a war hero, or held some sort of a public office, or maybe they were even some fancy lawyer. Not Volodymyr Zelensky. Put it this way, my man was the Zhuge Liang of the Ukraine. And I'm not talking about like part-time, 有去上广告那些. No, he was a legit A-list celebrity. He acted in big budget movies. He was a professional stand-up comedian. He was even the voice of Paddington Bear, yo. But that's just the half of it. The most popular show in the Ukraine starred this guy and was about a guy who accidentally became the president of the Ukraine. This show was such a massive hit that people even created a political party based on the fictional party in the goddamn show. And now this nigga is not only the president of an entire country, he's holed up somewhere with a gun fighting one of the largest superpowers in the world. Shit, you can't make this shit up, baby. This is better than any Netflix series or any movie in IMAX, yo. And even though I don't know, I bet if he were to write a rap song, it would be dope as well. And you better be damn sure once he's won this war, he's gonna have plenty of material to write about. But today, I'm gonna try and give him his debut. So I'm gonna use one of his most legendary speeches that he made just a week ago at night in an alley and see if I can flip it into a banger. Now, I chose this speech because this shit is the epitome of gang.
Всім добрий вечір. Лідер фракції тут, голова Офісу президента тут, прем'єр-міністр Шмигаль тут, Подоляк тут, президент тут. Всі ми тут, наші військові тут, громадяни суспільства тут, всі ми тут. Захищаємо нашу незалежність, нашу державу. І так буде й далі. Слава нашим захисникам, слава нашим захисницям. Слава Україні!
It's literally just a bunch of niggas out in the alley at night be like, yo, we out here. I'm here. My boy's here. His boy's here. His boy's here. We ain't fucking going nowhere. You want to get at me? Come at me right now, nigga. Let's go. All right, so let's get started. Not only am I going to sample his voice, but for the melody, I'm going to sample Ukraine的国歌. And trust me, this shit is dope. Now, the title of this song is called Ukraine is Not Lost, which if you translate to hip-hop means we out here, motherfucker. But it's literally the theme of what's been going on for almost the past 2 weeks. Not only that, but I'm gonna sample the most gangster line in this verse. And take note, this is part of their national anthem. Our enemies will vanish. Like the dew in the sun. And we too shall rule, brothers. In its shade. 因为这是国歌，他们写得比较温柔一点，比较有艺术感，对不对？ But this is hip hop, so let me give you the most clear, direct translation. If any motherfuckers try to fuck with us, we gonna vanish them niggas. And once we put them 6 feet under, me and my homies, we gonna chill in the shade. Now in hip hop, the whole idea is to take a sample and flip it and make it unique. And this song by itself is pretty cool, but it's very majestic and prideful and valiant and actually really positive. But right now, the Ukraine is going through some fucking real shit, yo. They're getting bombs dropped on them. So I'm gonna drop the pitch down a little bit to make this shit more serious and more real. All right, now we need some beats. Because I know y'all motherfuckers like to watch my shit at 1.25 speed, I'm gonna save you the trouble and speed this up. We're gonna take it from a hip hop track and we're gonna make it a b-boy anthem, son. All right, so I have the kick and I have the snare, which is a good start, but I want something that sounds like Ukrainians getting ready for battle, grabbing their ammo, grabbing their guns, locked and loaded, ready to let bullets fly. So I'm gonna play in some traditional military percussion. Now for the bass, I want this shit to knock so you can feel the weight, just like the weight of the seriousness of this situation that they're in. So for this, I'm gonna use the 808. But not just any 808, I'm gonna add in some distortion to make that shit really grimy and dirty, just like the guerrilla warfare that they are fighting right now. All right, so it's coming along pretty well, but I need something to cut through all of this percussion. Just like the Ukrainian military is cutting through the Russian convoys right now, son. They're taking motherfuckers out. They're giving them more than they bargained for. So to do this, I want to add in some brass, some horns, some trumpets to bring back the majestic feel and let people know that this is the battle cry. All right, so Ukraine is locked and loaded and they got that fight in them, but we need to know exactly what they're fighting for. We need the spirit. And for me, what represents Taman Yongshin is an electric guitar. All right. All right, so they're locked and loaded, they're ready to fight, and they know exactly what they're fighting for, but they're still missing the most important thing of all. The voice, the leader, which is where my boy, Volodymyr Zelensky, comes in. So before I drop this in, I'm gonna let this shit play all the way through. And if you think this shit snaps, make sure you leave a comment down below. But not just in the old comment. I want you to leave the Taiwanese and the Ukrainian flag emojis side by side to let them know that we support you, son. So let's get it.
Всім добрий вечір. Лідер фракції тут, голова Офісу президента тут, прем'єр-міністр Шмигаль тут, президент тут, всі ми тут, наші військові тут, громадяни суспільства тут, всі ми тут. Захищаємо наш наша держава. Так буде далі. Слава нашим захисникам. Слава Україні! Всім добрий вечір. Лідер фракції тут, голова Офісу президента тут, прем'єр-міністр Шмигаль тут, всі ми тут. Захищаємо нашу незалежність, нашу державу. Так буде далі. Слава нашим захисникам. Слава Україні! Лідер фракції тут, голова Офісу президента тут, прем'єр-міністр Шмигаль тут, Подоляк тут, президент тут. Слава нашим захисникам, слава нашим захисницям. Слава Україні!
Героям слава!